What's up, y'all? We are out on Lake Austin on an overcast day on Jake Breedlove's Centurion RI 245. Dylan Ayala is here as well. I have done a 360 tutorial on a wake surf board before, but I am not a pro. But Dylan and Jake are both pro level wake surfers, so we're gonna get kind of their advice on how to do a 360 as well as my advice as well, and we can kind of compare the knowledge, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but hopefully it helps you guys out. All right, so what are your thoughts on what you do, or just kind of go through what you think the easiest way to kind of do a 360 is, or the best or most proper way, whatever you think?
I would say start at the back of the wave. You always want to start at the back. Start coming forward and think about staying close to the wave. As you're coming into it, you don't want to like turn out, bottom turn into it. A lot of people will try and turn out to try and get the spin down, but it's a lot more disconnecting your fins or disconnecting your board and pivoting around one spot. So around the peak of the wave, you want to think about disconnecting the fins and almost carrying speed forward as you're spinning through the 360. As it comes back around, you want to drop your hips, realign with the wave, and then carry your speed forward. Don't be too worried about getting it around fast. Think about trying to carry speed through the trick. So a good way to learn it is maybe doing the lip slide to learn how to disconnect your fins, and then you just do that same exact thing into a 360 while you're landing. Make sure that your upper body is rotating at the same speed as your lower, and that's all.
Okay, so that's kind of Dylan's opinion on how the 360 should go down. As you can see, he is the master of the 360. He can do it every single time. He doesn't even really have to think about it when he's doing it. Maybe he is thinking, I don't really know. But I'm gonna go out there now. I'm gonna tell you what I kind of think, which is probably different than him. I'm way worse at doing a 360 than he is. The odds of me landing one is about 1 in 3, maybe 2 in 3 if I'm lucky. But yeah, basically what I do is I get pretty far back on the wave. I lean forward on my front foot to kind of carry some speed towards the boat, and as I'm getting somewhat close to the boat, I might drag one hand in the water, maybe two, depending on how I'm feeling, and I kind of just turn my shoulders backside and turn my head over my rear shoulder and sort of scoop myself around with my hands. And as I'm coming around, I hope to dear Lord baby Jesus that I can carry enough momentum to pump myself all the way back into the wave without actually losing it. But yeah, I don't think too much about it. I kind of try and do a 180, then pivot another 180, but you never really know what happens with me. I just kind of do a 360 and don't think too much about it and try not to let my edges dig underwater, and most of the time it works out. So what am I thinking about? I don't know, I'm all the way back here on the wave. I'm not gonna be too high up on it, but I'm also not gonna be too low. And I'm just gonna try and carry some speed forward. And once I'm a decent way up there, I'll just put my hands in the water and scoop myself around in a 3, hopefully. All right, here we go. And there we go. Y'all got my amateur advice on the 360, Dylan's pro advice on the 360, and we've got some more pro advice right here from Jake Breedlove. What do you think people should do? How do you think they should go about it? Or what's the easiest way? Tell us about the 360 that everyone wants to do so bad.
Okay, so I got just a couple steps. I try not to make it super complicated, even though you can always get in depth with it. But first thing, you want to have some speed coming at the boat. Then you want to get low, touch that hand on the wave. Don't dig it in. You're not relying on that hand to do the 3. But after you dig that hand in, go ahead and stand up and try to swing your front leg up and over your back. Look, follow through with your shoulders. when you come around, get your eyes back on the boat and get low, hold your hands out. To me, that's what you need to do when you're trying to do your 3, so get at it.
Everybody, we're gonna get into the 360 now, Jake Breedlove style. So what we're gonna do, we gotta get some speed coming up at the boat, not a ton. That's a good bit of speed, you know, that's all we need. We don't need any more than that. And then we're just gonna swing this leg up and over at the same time that we kind of touch the wave. But again, don't dig it. So here we go. Get a little speed. Boom. Hold those arms out when you finish. Get low again, because then that'll help you get back into the wave and get the push that you need. So let's do that one more time. Maybe one little pump for some speed. Boom. We're down in it. I am back home now off of the boat, but you guys got to see all 3 of us do our kind of versions of the 360s. You got to see 2 different pro wake surfers and my 360 as well, and I definitely feel that all 3 of our 360s are different from each other. I thought it would be pretty cool for you guys to get to see multiple different people's 360s rather than just mine. I am an amateur wake surfer. I'm sure most of you guys are as well, but I do feel that Dylan's style of wake surfing and Jake Breedlove's style of wake surfing are very different from each other. So maybe whenever you are attempting your first 360s, maybe some of your styles are more like mine or more similar to Dylan's or more similar to Jake's. So you kind of have a few options to look at, and whichever 360 kind of best suits you. So I hope that this video helps you out. Jake and Dylan are both super amazing wake surfers, and they definitely deserve a follow or a subscription or maybe a MySpace friend ad or Facebook friend ad or something like that. So I am gonna leave the link to all of their social platforms down in the description below. So go give those guys a follow because they absolutely rip. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment below what kind of videos you guys wanna see in the future. Remember, I'll be uploading a water sports video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.